Many of us have experienced it. The first night in a new environment, filled with tossing and turning, and a longing for the comfort of our own beds. This is the first night effect, a common phenomenon that disrupts our sleep when we're away from home. It's a frustrating experience, leaving us feeling groggy and unrested the next day. But understanding why it happens can help us navigate it better. Our brains are wired for survival, and new environments trigger a vigilance response. Imagine our ancestors sleeping in a new cave for the first time. They needed to be alert to potential dangers lurking in the darkness. This instinct, though less critical in our modern world, still lingers in our brain's response to unfamiliar sleep settings. This heightened alertness makes it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep soundly. The first night effect is a testament to our brain's dedication to keeping us safe, even when those threats are more imagined than real.
The first night effect is a fascinating example of how our evolutionary past continues to shape our present. Our ancestors faced real dangers when sleeping in new places. Predators, rival tribes, and unfamiliar terrain all posed threats. The brain developed a defense mechanism, remaining partially alert in unfamiliar environments. This vigilance ensured a quicker response to potential dangers, increasing the odds of survival. This night watch strategy involved one hemisphere of the brain remaining more awake than the other. This asymmetry in brain activity during sleep is a hallmark of the first night effect. While we may not face the same dangers as our ancestors, our brains retain this ancient vigilance. A new hotel room, a friend's guest bedroom, even a new apartment can trigger this response. The unfamiliar sights, sounds, and smells all signal to our brain that we are in a new territory. This triggers the night watch system, leading to lighter sleep and more frequent awakenings. Though frustrating in our modern lives, it's a testament to the enduring power of evolution, shaping our sleep even in the 21st century.
Our sleep-wake cycle, also known as the circadian rhythm, plays a crucial role in regulating our sleep patterns. This internal clock, synchronized with the 24-hour day-night cycle, dictates when we feel tired and when we feel alert. However, the first night effect disrupts this delicate balance. The unfamiliarity of a new environment throws our circadian rhythm off kilter, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. The brain's heightened vigilance in new places interferes with the production of melatonin, the sleep-inducing hormone. This further contributes to the difficulty in falling asleep and achieving deep, restful sleep. The first night effect essentially throws our internal sleep system into a state of disarray. Our body struggles to relax and surrender to sleep, leading to a restless night. This disruption can leave us feeling groggy and fatigued the next day, impacting our cognitive function and mood. Understanding how the first night effect disrupts our sleep-wake cycle is crucial for developing strategies to mitigate its effects. By taking steps to minimize the disruption to our circadian rhythm, we can improve our chances of getting a good night's sleep, even in unfamiliar surroundings.
While we can't completely eliminate the first night effect, we can take steps to minimize its impact and ease into sleep more comfortably in new environments. One effective strategy is to bring familiar items from home. These can be sensory anchors that provide a sense of comfort and security in an unfamiliar space. A favorite pillow, a familiar blanket, or even a scented candle can evoke the feeling of home, helping to calm the mind and body. These familiar items act as cues for relaxation and sleep, signaling to our brain that we are in a safe and comfortable space. The scent of our favorite candle can trigger memories of home, while the feel of our own pillow can provide a sense of physical comfort. These sensory cues can help to override the brain's vigilance response, allowing us to relax and drift off to sleep more easily. Packing these comfort items when traveling can significantly improve our sleep quality in new environments. By creating a sense of familiarity, we can trick our brains into feeling more at ease, reducing the impact of the first night effect and promoting a more restful night's sleep.
Maintaining our regular bedtime routine is another powerful tool for combating the first night effect. Our bodies thrive on consistency, and our sleep-wake cycle is no exception. Sticking to our usual bedtime rituals, even in a new environment, can help to regulate our internal clock and signal to our brain that it's time to sleep. This could include taking a warm bath, reading a book, or practicing relaxation techniques. These routines act as anchors for our sleep, regardless of our location. They provide a sense of predictability and help to ease the transition into sleep. By engaging in these familiar activities, we reinforce our natural sleep-wake cycle, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Even small rituals like brushing our teeth or washing our face can contribute to a sense of normalcy and prepare our minds and bodies for rest. The key is to maintain consistency, replicating our usual bedtime routine as closely as possible, even in a new environment. This helps to minimize the disruption to our circadian rhythm, promoting better sleep quality despite the unfamiliarity of our surroundings.
Light plays a crucial role in regulating our sleep-wake cycle. Exposure to bright light during the day helps to keep our internal clock synchronized, while darkness at night promotes the production of melatonin, the sleep-inducing hormone. In a new environment, it's essential to optimize light exposure to support our sleep. During the day, seek out natural sunlight or bright indoor lighting to keep your circadian rhythm on track. As evening approaches, dim the lights and minimize exposure to electronic devices. The blue light emitted from screens can suppress melatonin production and interfere with sleep. Create a sleep-conducive environment by making sure the bedroom is dark and quiet. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask to block out any unwanted light. These simple adjustments to our light environment can significantly impact our sleep quality. By mimicking the natural patterns of light and darkness, we can help to regulate our circadian rhythm and promote more restful sleep, even in a new place.
What we consume in the hours leading up to bedtime can also affect our sleep quality, especially in a new environment. Heavy meals, sugary snacks, and caffeine can all interfere with sleep. Avoid large meals close to bedtime as digestion can disrupt sleep. Limit sugary treats and caffeine in the evening as they can lead to energy spikes and make it harder to fall asleep. Opt for light, sleep-promoting snacks if needed, such as a handful of almonds or a banana. These foods contain sleep-regulating hormones like melatonin and tryptophan. Staying hydrated is important for overall health, but avoid drinking large amounts of fluids close to bedtime to minimize nighttime awakenings for bathroom breaks. By making mindful choices about our food and drink intake, we can create a more sleep-conducive internal environment. This is especially important in new environments where our sleep is already more vulnerable to disruption.
Preparing our minds for sleep is just as important as preparing our bodies. In a new environment, our minds may be more active, processing new sights, sounds, and experiences. This mental stimulation can interfere with sleep. Engaging in relaxing activities before bed can help to calm the mind and prepare us for rest. This could include reading a book, listening to calming music, or practicing relaxation techniques such as deep breathing exercises or meditation. These activities help to shift our focus away from the day's stresses and the unfamiliarity of our surroundings. They promote a sense of calm and relaxation, making it easier to transition into sleep. Avoid engaging in mentally stimulating activities close to bedtime, such as work or intense conversations, as these can keep our minds active and make it harder to fall asleep. Creating a calming bedtime routine helps to signal to our brain that it's time to wind down and prepare for rest. This is particularly beneficial in new environments where our minds may be more alert and active.
While we can implement strategies to minimize the first night effect, it's important to acknowledge that sleeping in a new environment will likely be different from sleeping in our own beds. Our expectations play a role in our sleep experience. If we anticipate a perfect night's sleep in a new place, we may be setting ourselves up for disappointment. Instead, embrace the newness of the experience and acknowledge that some sleep disruption is normal. Shifting our perspective can reduce anxiety and make it easier to accept the challenges of sleeping in a new environment. Focus on creating a relaxing and comfortable sleep space, and trust that your body will adapt to the new surroundings over time. Remember that the first night effect is usually temporary. As we spend more time in a new environment, our brains adjust, and our sleep quality typically improves.
The first night effect is a common experience, a reminder of our brain's remarkable ability to adapt and protect us. While we can't completely eliminate it, we can significantly reduce its impact on our sleep quality. By understanding its evolutionary roots and implementing practical strategies, we can master the first night effect and enjoy more restful sleep in new environments. Bringing familiar items, maintaining our bedtime routine, optimizing light exposure, making mindful food choices, and engaging in relaxing activities all contribute to a more sleep-conducive environment. Remember to adjust your expectations, knowing that some sleep disruption is normal in new places. With these insights and strategies, you can face the first night effect with confidence, knowing that sweet dreams await you, even away from home.